Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves and... running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Zappi. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Zappi looks to throw it. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. 1st drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. 1st down Vikings. They'll look to throw here. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a handoff to Chandler. And some room to maneuver. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. Oh, you hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in excellent position.
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball, but part of me wonders if they would have just preferred him to go ahead and take it into the end zone rather than dealing with him again on a likely carry on this down.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Chandler. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Here's Chandler on second down. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Ty Chandler taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient, excellent job blocking, finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. But then the pick looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Zappi. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Zappi on 3rd down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return is Powell. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Cousins. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The medical staff takes a look. We'll step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Play action now. Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Josh Oliver from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
21-0 our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Third down, here's Zappi. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Powell on the return. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now Chandler. And some space here. Oh, he bowls over it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding, offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Cousins. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Cousins to throw it. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson, and the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England's offense set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Zappi. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 1st down, here's Zappi. Gesicki hauling in the quick throw. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll throw again with Zappi. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mike Gesicki from 3 yards out. And the Pats get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that, because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They go play action. Cousins rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him, because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult, because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further, as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Joseph's got it, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's Chandler. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Offensive linemen are famous for doing their job no matter who's carrying the ball. But when they have the confidence that the person carrying it can break off big-time runs, that makes them block just a little bit harder.
Play fake. Cousins. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dietrich Wise Jr. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and they end up making the play.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And this returnable for Rager. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Zappi and the Patriots come up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get something going with Ty Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Zappi. And he rifles one incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
A big play there for New England. 42 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Zappi looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got this to his running back, Ty Montgomery.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. And Zappi to throw. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Zappi on 3rd and 2. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 19 yards for Ramondre Stevenson. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Volk. And the lead is down to 24. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Volk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd. Have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run it with Chandler, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. From the red zone now, Cousins. He finds his man, complete. That's Chandler. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now Cousins. Completes it to Powell. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw the safe pass.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dietrich Wise picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 4th down, field goal try coming, so Cousins is off, and on comes Greg Joseph for Minnesota. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And able to get this out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. Where we... Quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out. Future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Zappi looking to throw it again. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Zappi. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Zappi now on 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Zappi. And that will be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So Big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Chandler, and he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up second and 8.
On second down now, it's Chandler, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. On third down, Chandler, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from them. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Zappi to throw on first down. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Zappi. That'll be caught. It's Rager down inside the 10. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Zappi back to throw. Touchdown, Patriots! Juju Smith-Schuster from 3 yards out. And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken in at the 3. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.